Caitlin Clark. Jealousy, envy, egos, and pettiness.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast, and this will be about Mychal Thompson. And those who don't know, Mychal Thompson is Klay Thompson's father. Mychal Thompson. Mychal Thompson is indeed exposing and calling out how the WNBA vets do not like nor support Caitlin Clark. I have not heard the video yet, but I am about to dive in. Make sure you guys get in here, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get into this clip.
Caitlin Clark's come in, Angel Reese has come in, and it seems like the older women here, they don't like the new guard here. What do you think?
Well, they don't like Caitlin Clark. You know, Caitlin Clark, I've been noticing, I've been following her career since she was a sophomore at Iowa. They recognized how different she was, how different she played the game. She played the game like Steph Curry.
Off the rip, Mychal Thompson calls it like he sees it. Oh, let me guess, you guys are probably going to say he's a sellout too. Come on, guys. What did I tell you? If I'm being honest, in the black community, it's always going to be more of the black athletes that come out and support Caitlin Clark because they know what it's like to go through the gauntlet. They know what it's like to not have the support. And they know what it's like to be judged. And he just fired off right away, man. I appreciate that. I really do.
I used to tell all my colleagues who are not into women's basketball, I say, hey, man, you got to check out this girl in Iowa, man. She shoots from the logo. She shoots from almost half court. She's different. And I was trying to emphasize it for about a year, and then it finally caught on. And men who travel with us in our traveling party who are basically anti-women's basketball, just didn't care for it, didn't want to talk about it, had no interest in it at all. All of a sudden, they started watching Caitlin Clark and
now, why is that? For those who don't know, man, Mychal Thompson is a two-time NBA champion with the Los Angeles Lakers. For those who act like this guy who is not qualified to speak on this, he's able to speak on this. And why is it? For the life of me, he goes out of his way to convince his friends that Caitlin Clark, watched her as a sophomore, watch Caitlin Clark become who she is now, and now all of his friends are supporting Caitlin Clark. That transitions to the fan base. That transitions to generational talent. That transitions into sold out arenas. That transitions into how Caitlin Clark has simply affected the game, man. Shout out to Mychal Thompson for coming out here and laying it all on the line and telling it like it is. Because, I mean, at some point, guys, like, you just got to be real with yourself. You got to not live in fear. You can't worry about the backlash from people who may feel like you don't need to say this because of the same skin tone, and you should be supportive of, you know, the skin tone that's similar to yours. I mean, what if it's just not? What if that skin tone or player or person is just not good? There's nothing wrong with having a valid opinion, and he comes out and just straight up calls it like it is, and you could tell from how he's speaking that he doesn't like it and he doesn't support it. Yes, I saw Magic Johnson come out as well and say that Caitlin Clark should be the rookie of the year. It's insane what the media is doing. It's a shame of what ESPN is doing to go out of their way to overhype, you know, Angel Reese and all that shit, man. You just got to be real with yourself, man. And these WNBA vets, they don't like Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is straight. Caitlin Clark has a boyfriend. Caitlin Clark is not bothered by the hate. Caitlin Clark doesn't want to get into the political battles that these women care about. They hate the fact that she is doing and representing the league the right way, that people want to see a heterosexual female represent this brand of basketball, and they can't stand it. They want to scissor with Caitlin Clark, okay? They want to take this young lady down. They hate her because she's indifferent. Simply, she's indifferent, and people love her. People love what Caitlin Clark is doing to the game. She doesn't have to be the best, but all we're trying to do is get the sport off the ground so that people can gravitate to it more and more and more. And from there, you can dictate who's your favorite player. No one's mad at if you like a Aja Wilson, if you like a Diana Taurasi. Nobody is mad about that. I certainly am not. But I do have a problem with people always being bothered that people of color come out and support Caitlin Clark. That's not what sports is about. Instead, it should be about what we see. Okay? If there was any other generational talent revolutionizing a game like Caitlin Clark, passing the ball like that, I would support that as well. It just so happens to be that this is a cold ass Caucasian white girl killing their ass, and they getting mad. The WNBA vets do not like that, none whatsoever. They go out of their way any chance they get to just down her. But you do notice that Angel Reese likes to kiss more ass. She likes to go out and represent. See, Angel Reese's thought process and her tactics are, if I show them love, they'll take it easy on me. Caitlin Clark is numb. She doesn't say any of that. So they feel a certain way that she isn't coming out supporting the WNBA vet. She's not getting on her knees, begging them to accept her. She doesn't care because she's the one with the $28 million contract. She's the richest player in the WNBA as far as I'm concerned. So I don't have to be like you girls. I want to stay true to what is me. And she probably has, her parents, a system that works for her, people that support her, that tell her that she isn't doing anything wrong. And that's all she needs. But let's keep going.
And they became fans of her game. And now that she's in the WNBA, man, I tell you, she needs a Jeep endorsement commercial, because Jeep is an acronym that I've come up with of the way she has been treated and not welcomed into the WNBA. Jeep, the acronym is JEEP. That stands for jealousy, envy, egos, and pettiness.
I'm not even lying to y'all. I have a Jeep, man. I actually have a Jeep Wrangler, a 4-inch lift on it, 35-inch tires, red. I love it. I've had it for a long time. And guess what? For me, Jeep stands for just empty every pocket. And everybody who's a Jeeper out there knows exactly why. Because, man, you're going to spend some money. Especially if you go off-roading like me. But I also like the acronym that he said. Jealousy, envious, pettiness, or something like that, man. And he's just been sitting back watching all of the hate. And, he just can't take it no more. You have to have people like this to come out and level the field, because I feel like the coaches are afraid to come out and speak like this. Let's be honest. The coaches in the WNBA, they are afraid to come out and talk like this. They see it, guys. The referees see it, guys. But it is a predominantly lesbian league, predominantly black. A lot of anger in that league. And nobody wants to come out and just state the obvious truth, man, that this young lady is here to help the game. She didn't ask for it. That's why I support her. I don't care. I come out and support Caitlin Clark, man, because I love her game. She literally looks like Steph Curry. And I'm going to tell y'all something else I've noticed. Caitlin Clark she's stronger than she look. Like, hey, she's stronger than she look. And I get it. These big butch women think that they can knock her down and this and that. She just doesn't channel that anger. But the way she can flick that ball from 37 feet and hit it, swish it like that, that's strength. Okay? And I think that Caitlin Clark lays into the right one and makes an example. It'll be it'll be very, very ugly. You know what I'm saying? But she just doesn't have that type of heart, man. And like Mychal Thompson is saying, this is just getting out of control, man. This has been out of control for a while. And I think that next year, maybe year 3 for Caitlin Clark, people will just bow down and say, okay, man, we tried everything and it's not working. She's still the best. Okay? I think by year 3, that it will look completely different for Caitlin Clark. Even maybe year 2, but we'll see.
JEEP Jeep. That's the way the women have treated her in the WNBA, especially the old guard, the stars, because she is commanding so much attention, and she is the sole reason why the WNBA is so popular now and enjoying more popularity and notoriety, and that drives the old guard.
Man, take me to church, Mychal Thompson. Take me to church. Let's give it up for Mychal Thompson, man. Couldn't say it any better, guys. It doesn't take a freaking rocket scientist to see what Caitlin Clark is doing for the game, guys. All jokes aside, man, this guy hit the nail on the head with this one. He just spoke volume to every single thing that I know. Even the delusional people out there who like to applaud or try to make a case for Angel Reese, who is literally catching her own rebound, laying it up after 3 chances. Come on, man. Like, at the end of the day, man, these women are jealous. And this is just one of many veterans, ex-NBA players on a team who will continue to come out and speak, because they recognize game. Game recognize game. You guys get in here and tell me what y'all think about Mychal Thompson straight up exposing, annihilating these hating, butch, nasty, mean WNBA players. You guys let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you guys next time. Peace.
Yeah.